Unique supervision. If quality of supervision is good, then that company is a dreamland for any employee. Such company will occupy the front ranks amongst the country's most admired corporation. The share price will boom of this company and clearly speak about its greatness and mastermindedness of its leadership and supervision. Undoubtedly it is true that unique supervision at all levels will turn a company into a noble and profitable company and also one of India's most respected corporations. Quality of supervision. Let us see the quality of supervision needed. The art of leadership to be followed is persuading your people to follow your bidding, without their realization of your involvement. Our style of supervision right from the inception should be unique and exemplary. The supervision of this dynamic supervisor can be pictured as follows. Heads by example, tacitly telling others how to behave. Fiercely ethical and law-abiding in personal life. Delights in open and honest communication. Subscribes the tenets wealth creation. Tracks and deliver new ideas, learning constantly. Believes in multi-perspective worldview. Sets standards that other companies are compelled to follow. Follows the law without lobbying against restrictions. Uses lessons from every failure to secure greater success. Bases all strategies on a complete scan of the environment. The art of supervision, which should be propagated to your men and manager, is: provide everything your people need and then set the targets. Say the HRD specialists. We should insist that good supervision should raise ethical standards for individuals and the company. Best rule is to follow the rule, to deliver results without trying to change the game altogether. Always expect that supervisor should know the goals and he should be rational and reasonable without expecting impossible achievements. If impossible are to be achieved, then supervision will turn out be harsh and unreasonable. Authority should not be mishandled and misappropriated at any cost. The supervisor should be always calm and never should anyone see him raise his voice. At any juncture, the supervisors are told to set examples by their actions with a good vision. Creativity is essential tool of a good supervision. Then only he can extract the best from his employees. Willing to be stimulated by ideas, without demanding zany innovations is the style of supervisions needed. To monitor the supervision techniques adopted and upgrade them, a retired professor from IIM can be posted and quality can be improved at any instance. Supervision should be done with a motive that one should have multiple dimensions, combining technology, finance and people. The quality of supervision is strengthened as the ability to leverage the complementary strengths of people. In fact, learning is not just as amassing data, but a process that enables one to learn lessons from failure to achieve success. This self-corrective loop is the hallmark of the supervision techniques to be followed in any company during a crisis. I get upset when I find people who have the competencies fail on account of lack of application, says a HRD manager. What is the solution for it? Learn and learn from other and learn some more. Supervision has immaculate strength and magnanimity in any company due to a good supervisor's example that tracks, evaluates and assimilates new techniques and methodologies. Supervisors should be easily accessible and gregarious. Transparency will pave way for smooth relationship. The character of an organization is a reflection of its leader. Sharing the pedestal with creation of wealth in CEO's priorities are the means to that end. A value system is one of the invariants of life. This policy is a valuable treasure for a good supervisor. At the formal induction session, trainees should be made to hear a discourse not on the company's achievements but on its value systems. Ethics and honesty aren't just mottos to emblazon on a company's coat of arms, they are also strategic weapons for achieving sustainable organizational success. A supervisor, who follows this, will be in limelight. The crucial pillar on which a supervisor bases his ethical supervision is openness. Transparency, he reckons, is the clearest signal that one has nothing to hide. stance of ethical management is powered by the belief that excellence ensures the maximization of wealth by staying within the law, not by circumventing it. For a good supervisor, morals are not a subject for pontification, they are an abiding part of his being. Supervisor should set himself a code of conduct to provide an ethical benchmark for everyone else. To have good supervision, we have no hierarchy just for the sake of control. The supervisor should act with conviction that customer satisfaction is the key to success. Supervision should have a fleet of human resource management system that treats employees as customers, using the resources of the organization to meet the professional and personal needs. Cost consciousness should also be blended with the company's supervision. It has to provide a zero-debt company, refusal to borrow should be its policy. A supervisor is expected to know and have an excellent understanding of the cutting-edge issue in technology and management. Lead with the subtlest weapon. Personal example is the motto of the supervision of a reputed company. Undoubtedly, due to unique supervision, a company will break records in share price rise and leave thousands of inventors every day to dump their funds in this colorful and laudable venture. Strategy depends not only on a diversity of work, but also on the connections between their voices as well. For strategy to emerge, we need new conversations that cross the boundaries of functions, technology, hierarchy, business and geography. A supervisor has to be conversant with this strategy technique, especially in a software industry. Any growing company stresses firmly on this idea. They must, to a degree, invade each other's worlds. This takes time. Supervisor develops this skill of conversation to build cattle of success. The challenge is to get engaged in deep and meaningful conversation about opportunity and destiny. One cannot raise an individual's IQ easily, but it is possible to help someone see the world in new ways. Great strategy requires new ways of seeing by supervisors. Also, looking at your products or services and people differently can help. Opportunities for innovative strategy don't emerge from sterile analysis and number crunching, they emerge from novel experiences that can create opportunities with novel insight. As an economist succinctly put it, changes in latitudes, changes in attitudes. Of course, one produces a shift perspective not only by moving people into different geographical settings, but also by moving them into different industry setting as well. Science is closing in on the deep secrets of life. We must redouble our efforts to close in on the deep secrets of corporate vitality. With good supervision, introduce new genetic material into the fabric of strategy making, so that original ideas are created. Converse with people across functions, technologies and hierarchies to tap alternative fonts of strategies. Diverse new ways in which your managers can view the world, so as to gain fresh perspectives on strategy. Stock the commitment of every individual for creating new strategies in order to unleash creativity everywhere. Encourage people to experiment even if it affects efficiency. That's how unorthodox strategies originate. For improving the qualities of supervision: improve your abilities. Sharpen your talents on continuous basis. Rectify your educational shortcomings. Be sure you have enough knowledge of your own job. Do your job well and on schedule so that your subordinates follow suit. Make use of your kingdom of mind. Be comfortable with you and everyone. Develop your communication skill. Take care of personal and personality development. Do self-assessment periodically. Overcome barriers to encash your potential fully. Match your value system with organization culture. Make use of your self-renewable ability. Learn to appreciate yourself. Know the value of hard work, happiness, character, discipline, faith and love. Avoid hero, leadership worship. Tackle frustration. Understand and respect the views and feeling of others. Learn to relax. Differ with respect. Keep yourself well informed. Don't worship false gods. Self-discipline is a must. Develop own style. Be balanced. Put the emotional life in order. Have successful network. Do social work, people and community. Delay upon facts. Do the right things. Do things right. Manage crisis and change. Avail the opportunity. Learn to delegate. Draw up simple chart for yourself. Development program. Keep your program on the track through suitable benchmarks. Devise a sound yardstick by which you can measure your progress. Your program will help you to supervise better. Take care of your family, organization and nation's health. As a supervisor, you are bound to analyze your strength, weakness, opportunities and threats. To better management for a better tomorrow, says a CEO. The new environment in India is an environment of change, a change brought by an awakening among the people of India, who demand a fair deal for themselves and for the children. This new situation constitutes a great challenge for managers. All managers, whether they are managing business or office, farms or factories, private business or public undertaking, whether they are called business executives or civil servants, will have to measure up this challenge. Managers have, therefore, a tremendous responsibility. Bharat Ratna SMT Indira Gandhi